Brian could not understand how he had managed it. After months of talking, he had finally conned his wife into playing baby games with him. He lay on the floor listening to her cooing softly to him. "The time for playing games is over, Brian. I've made your fantasy come true. You've been changed into a real baby, you'll be my baby boy forever and ever. You know I've always wanted a baby. I was so sad when I found out we couldn't have one. You should have told me before we got married that you were sterile. Since you can't father a baby, you'll take the place of the baby you should have given me," she teased. "You'll be my baby instead, so I'll have my wish too." Brian smiled at the thought of being her baby. Somehow just saying it had made it seem true. "Kathy's the perfect mommy for me," he thought as he recalled the events of the past 10 hours. She had diapered him before going to bed. He had fallen asleep in her arms. When he awoke in the morning, she had given him warm cocoa in a baby bottle and let him lie on the rug. He was surprised at the slightly bitter taste of the cocoa. He supposed that she had put in too much cocoa powder when she made it. Still, the sweet chocolatey mixture tasted good and the mildly cloying flavor brought back pleasant childhood memories. He sucked on his bottle and watched morning cartoons on TV while she sat on the couch and knitted. When he told her he needed to pee, she told him to go ahead and use his diapers. He relaxed and let himself dribble a little into his diaper. All at once, his control vanished and he found himself soaking his diaper like a toddler. Brian lay on his back and reveled in the feelings his warm diaper gave him. He felt the wetness spread over the front of his diaper and creep down between his legs, soaking his bottom. He seemed to pee endlessly. He couldn't have stopped even if he had wanted to. He imagined this was exactly how a baby felt while wetting. As he wet, he fingered the buttons on his soft flannelette night shirt unconsciously as if he was a real baby. The flannelette shirts was another surprise of his wife's. True, the shirt was horribly tight across the chest and abdomen when it was buttoned, but the fabric felt like the same sort of textile that was used to make baby clothes. The flannelette was soft and warm and made it easy to imagine he was a baby again. She had made it herself, and although the dimensions across the chest and stomach was wrong for even his ultra-slim physique, she had made a number of changes to the pattern that made it seem more baby-like. The sleeves of the garment had been cut extremely close to the shoulder so that they were only 2 inches long. The shirt itself only barely reached the top of his diaper, leaving a babyish gap of 2 inches between the top of his diaper and the bottom of his shirt. He wriggled in delight at the sensation of the soft fabric preening the skin of his back as the flow of urine diminished rapidly and need to pee was replaced by another, more demanding physical urge. He glanced down at his diaper over his short-cut shirt and saw a huge bulge growing in the front of his diaper. The warm, wet fabric caressed his bottom and lovingly as he rocked his bottom against the squishy mass. His low moan of ecstasy captured Kathy's attention and brought her quickly to his side.